In a shocking confrontation that left viewers reeling, veteran broadcaster Andrew Neil once again demonstrated why he is considered one of the most formidable interviewers in modern journalism. During a live television exchange that set social media ablaze, Neil took Labour's Rachel Reeves to task over the UK's dismal economic performance. What began as a routine discussion about quarterly growth figures quickly escalated into a heated debate, culminating in Neil exposing what he described as a shocking dark secret regarding Labour's handling of the economy. The fallout from this encounter has intensified scrutiny on Labour's economic policies and sparked a wider debate about the challenges facing the UK economy in the coming years. The stage was set with the latest economic data revealing that the UK economy showed zero growth between July and September, a figure that sent shockwaves through political and economic circles. For a party that had promised to deliver the highest sustained economic growth in the G7, this was a bitter pill to swallow. Rachel Reeves, Labour's shadow chancellor, appeared on the programme prepared to defend her party's record and outline their vision for recovery. However, what unfolded was far from a routine political interview. Armed with a wealth of data and incisive questions, Neil wasted no time in pressing Reeves on what he described as Labour's failure to act decisively during a critical period for the economy. The figures speak for themselves, Neil began, his tone measured but cutting. Zero growth in Q3. Compare that to 0.7% in the first quarter and 0.4% in the second. Labour's grand promise of leading the G7 in economic growth is now looking like little more than empty rhetoric. What do you say to the businesses and workers who are counting on you to deliver? Reeves, visibly bristling, responded by emphasising the challenges Labour inherited after 15 years of Conservative governance. The scale of the economic neglect we've had to address is unprecedented, she asserted. Fixing the economy is a monumental task, and we've been transparent about the uphill battle we face. But Neil was not about to let her off the hook so easily. Referencing a recent survey conducted by the Confederation of British Industry, CBI, he pointed out that businesses across all industries were predicting a steep decline in activity in the first quarter of 2025. This isn't just about what you inherited, Neil interjected. It's about what you've done, or failed to do, since taking the reins. The CBI survey suggests your policies are actively contributing to economic stagnation. Rising employer national insurance contributions and a higher minimum wage, while well-intentioned, are putting immense pressure on businesses. Jobs are at risk, prices are rising. How do you square that with your promise of economic growth? Reeves's response, a mix of deflection and reiteration of Labour's long-term vision, only seemed to embolden Neil. You talk about long-term plans, he pressed, but people are struggling now. Businesses are struggling now. And let's not forget the budget you've presented has been widely criticised for its lack of immediate solutions. In fact, some are saying it's made things worse. This was the moment when the interview took a dramatic turn. Neil, known for his relentless pursuit of the truth, revealed a series of internal Labour documents that he claimed highlighted a deliberate effort to talk the economy down during the third quarter. He held up a folder labelled confidential. Is this your idea of leadership? Undermining confidence in the economy to score political points. Reeves, caught off guard, vehemently denied the allegations, accusing Neil of misrepresenting the documents and engaging in sensationalism. But Neil was unrelenting. The public deserves transparency, he fired back. If Labour's strategy hinges on painting a bleak picture, then you owe it to the voters to explain why. You owe it to the businesses and workers who are bearing the brunt of these decisions. The tension in the studio was palpable, with Reeves struggling to regain control of the narrative. Social media erupted, with hashtags like #ReevesExposed and #NeilShowdown trending within minutes. Opinions were sharply divided. Labour supporters accused Neil of conducting a hit job while critics of the party praised him for holding power to account. As the interview progressed, Neil shifted focus to Labour's promise of achieving the highest sustained economic growth among G7 nations. You've set the bar high, he remarked, but today's revised figures show zero growth. That's not just falling short, that's stagnation. What went wrong? Reeves attempted to pivot, highlighting Labour's investments in infrastructure and renewable energy as evidence of their commitment to long-term growth. But Neil countered with statistics showing that these investments had yet to yield tangible results. You can't build a future on promises alone, he argued. People need results, they need action, and right now they're not seeing it. The interview concluded with no clear resolution, but the damage was done. Neil had laid bare Labour's economic shortcomings and raised serious questions about their ability to govern effectively. The confrontation served as a stark reminder of the challenges ahead, not just for Labour but for the entire UK economy. As the episode replayed across social media, political analysts began speculating about the implications of Neil's revelations. Would Labour be able to recover from this public relations disaster? Could they regain the trust of the electorate in light of Neil's damning critique? The answer remains uncertain, but one thing is clear. Andrew Neil has once again proven that he is a force to be reckoned with in the world of political journalism. His ability to expose the flaws in Labour's economic strategy has set the stage for a new level of scrutiny that the party will have to navigate moving forward. As the political landscape continues to shift, the questions surrounding the UK's economic future will only grow louder, and the spotlight is firmly on those in power to deliver real solutions. The fallout from this confrontation will undoubtedly resonate for weeks, if not months, to come, as both sides brace for the inevitable political battles that lie ahead.